Okay, welcome back everyone. This is the start of episode 6. Not episode 5 as I wrongly said at the end of episode 5. Anyway, just so you know very quickly, I have run around and gathered all the unknown locations because I didn't think you'd want to see me riding around just picking up loot. Be warned, if you do this, you will likely bug some quests out, as I have done, because you will need to read some letters before you go to these locations. Unfortunately, I went to these locations before reading the letter, so more fool me. So I have these two quests: Temerian Valuables and Dirty Funds. Temerian Valuables says, read document you found. Unfortunately, I went and I think I've uncovered the loot before I read the letter. So I think I've bugged the quest doing that. Now I do know there is a hut somewhere with loot in that I haven't been able to unlock, and I've got the key but I can't remember where it is, so I guess that will have to stay unpicked. So I'm going to go on and just get straight on with this quest, which is the main storyline. So that means going and talking to the old geezer in the pub, I think. And from there we shall see where it takes us. Oh yes, I have also I want that. Kill the goose. Get some feathers. You can kill the goose. It's a good way to get feathers for crafting. They're quite hard to get hold of otherwise. I won't kill the cat. I gathered some ability points from places of power which you come across when you do those points of interest. So I've actually got 5 points available, and I've got an extra point now for signs if I wanted to. I've got 2 at the moment. It would make sense if I'm using a signs mutagen to have another sign, clearly. That's the flame one, which I use quite a lot, and that's the telekinetic attack, and it might be worthwhile sticking should I save? Thinking about saving the points so I can points in branch needed to unlock 6, points in branch 2. Okay, so I'm going to have to spend them anyway to get to the next tier. So I will opt for fire. I think let's go for that. And then should I pick that one as well? No, I'm going to put. I've got 4 points available. I'll put 1 in there, 1 in there, and another 1 in there, and that will then move to here. Now I also noticed I've got another mutagen, so I might be able to craft a blue mutagen. No, I need 1 more. Okay. Right. Hey up, Grandad.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fists starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go.
Ah, we're going to
Geralt,
get in a pub fight.
We should stay out of it.
I think that means that we're not going to stay out of it.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took come down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Makes
Maybe
sense.
it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials, you Nilfgaard's whore.
You're the one showing the...
Pass. I know
Well,
grief.
not really
lives at
showing
your heart.
cleavage, but...
You
Yeah.
know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out of the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Oh my goodness. Oh, whoa.
Leave me be!
Here we go.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They
That
say
was
witches
nasty.
steal young'uns. That true. What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out.
Mate, seriously, have a wash.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Here we go. Quickest fight ever. Oh! Not a time to lose one's head.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
I'll go and kill her as well. She started it all.
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
What a wuss.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Hey up, here she is.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's
Suit.
good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
I might.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't... Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Oh yeah.
Doubt I number
That's much
among
more
that group.
casual.
Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
Laters, Grandad.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
What's she worried about? There's only about 5 or 6 houses. We've probably just killed half the village.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
You've got the GTI of the horse world, I think. Oh, what a drag. His horse can do a wheelie.
Yennefer, how big?
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Cue porn music. That was a bit much.
It must suffice.
Thinkemere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to ½ an inch.
Oh, not me beard.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my...
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine. Do your thing.
It's not long enough
Tilt
to have
your head
lice,
back,
is it?
please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Vuris, commander of the
Looks a bit
Alba
creepy.
Division. before they take you in to see the Emperor, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blaze started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and...
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well.
God, he's quite a laugh, him, isn't
The
he?
infamous
He's wearing eyeshadow.
Lochmuir.
Not the Witcher, the other guy.
Were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tatseville to bits.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Well, that alliance has been dissolved, irrevocably. I killed Letho in Lochmuir.
So we heard. It's a good thing you did. Saved our agent some messy and... I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but
Really?
one that does not require the General.
Shame. I might have given you some advice.
Really, really. We've got to choose an outfit. Well, they all look crap
Feels
to
more
me.
like I'm being readied for a...
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or
That is a
possibly
frock,
dinner
isn't it?
jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the... They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen...
Oh, that middle one looks too gay. That one looks the same as this one. That one. There you go. And there you go. Oh, I get to keep my towel, that's good.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Nope. I look stupid.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But Yes? It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
Ah.
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner. Not
Oh,
to the
really?
Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch.
Oh, really?
Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Northlings. Come with me.
Don't you just want to punch him? In the mush.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch-magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Is he dancing up the stairs then? It's a witcher.
Im Grimi et art Kerzer. Ben Aden in Karn et Marvut. Emir var Emreis.
Bow.
Ah, no way am I bowing.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Veljen namen, vatgen favor.
That sounds like Terrence Stamp.
So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
It
Know
is,
what
isn't
they
it?
say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger.
No, it's not Terrence Stamp.
The
I was
wild
thinking of
hunt
someone else.
pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
I can see his face.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because
she trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her.
Looks like a toilet roll
Doubt it's
holder.
about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will
Awesome,
give you
I've got an
guidance.
army.
This audience is finished. Everett! Take him to the sorceress.
Shame you can't pickpocket in this game. Quite enjoyed doing that in Skyrim.
will not understand. Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax, nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day.
It's past noon. Calm
There's
yourself.
Nick stuff.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm
Oh, there's a whole raft of stuff here I can nick.
Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant. Raadsliden enecht es tun is sour on name file.
G'day, yeah, g'day.
G'day. G'day, Bruce. But hang on now. Where's all the fat loot?
Yes, pen is good.
Oh, no, that was worth having. Anything up there? Anything? Anything?
Hmm?
Hey, yo. How you doing? White wolf hide. Cannot do that here. What? So I'm trying to have a pee round the corner as thumbing. Excuse me, coming through. Where is he? Here he is.
We crossed the Yara, we will cross the Pontar as well.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Alright. Sounds fair.
Sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city.
First rule. Never go directly and talk to people. Always nick what you can first. Oh, I'm nicking it. Oh, I'm nicking it.
They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
Right.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a
This guy's clearly poor. All he's got is apples and dolls. Who keeps a horse hide in his bedroom? Chamber?
Vedimi, directly out of northern.
Ah, gentleman's smoking pipe. Don't mind me, I'm just nicking stuff. It's alright. No, can't talk to you. No, can't talk to you. Alright then.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
She's a bit mucky.
Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
I didn't think she was a witcher.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right.
All right.
Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before...
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri. Using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd trick them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know, you must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have that. I
Ah,
know as
she's
much
being
as
funny.
you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places. Velen and No. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshake?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned.
Aye.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things.
Oh, bless
I heard
him.
you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Alright then. You had your chance,
Guess
and you
this
blew it.
means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way?
As soon as I can rob this building blind.
You really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra.
Ah, we'll do them.
And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
Okie dokie.
I shall be
It's on a
waiting.
promise. And on she's gone. Dramatic exit. Later, Spin. Looting everything. Loot everything I see? Yes, I do. Ah, that paid off. Locked. Anyway, I think they don't trust me.
Vedimi, directly out of
Ambassador Varatra. Yennefer suggested I ask you about current...
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other.
Just going to flick past all of this because I'm getting a bit bored. I haven't swung a sword in a while.
How's the war
How's
going?
the war going?
I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shroud. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no
resistance. We reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a week and Kedwin remained, and Radovid's
ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain...
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only...
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now.
What's the Pontar?
Until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will...
Couldn't you just go home?
Okay then.
Save everyone a lot of march.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever. Perhaps what... This land never flowed
Who's
with
he waving
milk
at
and
then?
honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept...
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is. And Velen is chiefly swapped. Thus, if temporarily... I advise you well.
Okay, I'm getting really bored of this now.
Any news from Novigrad?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Which is why the mood in the city is...
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance. And scapegoat. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviant.
Deviants?
I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
I can't believe this has been going on for 37 minutes.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other. Pillage.
Is it just me, or is his voice sending me to sleep?
It is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to it.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Well, chances are he probably will then.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
That's right, get out of my way. Where am I? I'm back in that room again. Can I get out this way now? No, it's still locked. Goodness me. Here he is.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By
Give
returning
me more
my favor.
gear.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
So long. Wait, you. I'm gonna punch it. I'm gonna punch it. No, I'm not. Apparently. Right. Oh, there's a quest here. Quest. Gwent. I don't like that game.
A deserter from the Squire Ken.
Well, I'm beginning to think that you guys have seen enough of this. So I'm going to leave it there and see you in episode 7.